What's up, YouTube? It's the Console Samurai with Grown Ups Gaming. It's been a while since we actually heard about Rocket League possibly being the first PlayStation 4, Xbox One cross-platform game. When this first was announced, I thought this is a great idea. I love the idea of cross-platform gaming across all the game consoles and all the game platforms because I really like the idea of all the gamers being able to play together on their games. I think it is definitely something that can be done, and I think it is a total win for gamers. But unfortunately, we haven't actually heard about this in quite some time, actually. And a lot of people say that we're never going to see it. And there are a few theories as to why we'll never see it. One of them being that Sony is the major holdout on this. And I understand the reason for that. You look at it, Psyonix, the developer of the game, and Microsoft, the manufacturer of Xbox One, they seem to be so gung-ho for it that it stands to reason that Sony is the ones that are the major holdout. But truthfully, I don't think it's likely. I realize it's entirely possible, but I don't think it's likely. If you look at PlayStation, there are very few cross-platform games on the PlayStation already. One of them being Final Fantasy XIV. Now, this game is cross-compatible between PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, and PC. There's no distinction between the different communities at all, really. All the gamers, all PlayStation 14 players, or all Final Fantasy 14 players, all play together in one giant community. So I don't think it is PlayStation. Although, to be fair, Sony may have had absolutely nothing to do with the cross-platform in that. That could have all been done by Square Enix, and Sony just kind of said, yeah, whatever, we're along for the ride. If you guys want to make it cross-platform on this game, that's fine, whatever. That could have all been Square Enix's doing. But to me, it at least shows that PlayStation is open to the idea of this feature actually being available on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4. I could be wrong, though. But truthfully, this is a feature we may never see. There are a number of other features that are, or other factors, that are working against this whole thing. At the end of the day, Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo are businesses. They're going to make decisions that are going to benefit the company. And to be honest, cross-platform is not one of the features that really is going to benefit either of them from a financial standpoint, not in a very visible way. The idea of a Xbox game being playable with a player from the PlayStation Network doesn't actually benefit Xbox. Matter of fact, it actually hurts both companies. That argument can be made that it hurts both companies. Because with the idea of no cross-platform, you have to buy both consoles. If you want to play with, if you want to play Madden or something with your PlayStation friends and your Xbox friends, well, guess what? You got to buy both now. You have to buy both. That way, both companies succeed. There is also the issue of communication between the two. With gamers wanting to do so many features on their consoles, like voice chat. Voice chat will probably never work quite right between the two. The idea of adding players to your party on your console won't work between Xbox One and PlayStation 4. You'll be able to add all your PlayStation friends to your PlayStation lobby or your Xbox friends to your Xbox lobby, but you're not going to be able to add PlayStation friends to your Xbox party or vice versa. It's not going to work. Now, a lot of these things can be achieved by another third-party network, like we've seen with things like EA has one, Warner Brothers has one, Ubisoft has Ubiplay. A lot of these developers have these third-party networks that could actually work to create this whole kind of system that it would work. But the problem then becomes every time you want to play a game, now you got to sign up for another network, and well, we've seen how well those networks stay up. That's just not going to work. This honestly is a feature we may never see in actual practice. But tell me what you think. Do you think that maybe cross-platform is coming and we're just not seeing the fruits of that labor yet? Or do you think maybe we never will get it? And if we don't think we're going to get it, why don't you think we're going to get it? Either way, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Once again, I'm the Console Samurai, and I'll see you around.